All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And this portfolio of wine we know very well, the Jackson family empire, Noble Wine Estates. They've got their own import company, Vintus. These guys are buying up vineyards all over California, all over the world. And one of the most successful wine companies in our lifetime. These guys, the Jackson family, far surpassed what the Mondavis have done in terms of acquiring vineyards, in terms of success financially in the wine business. These guys really are, other than Gallo, the first family of California wine. Anyways, they've got some great new wines that they've just come out with, like this Champ de Reves. This wine is produced at the Ed Meads Winery in Anderson Valley, and you know, this wine has got a nice freshness to it. All French oak. It's got a little bit of that spice to it, and a nice smoky note to the black raspberry fruit, some exotic spice and floral notes. But this wine is really light and refreshing for, and that's what Alexander Valley is all about. It's a little cooler climate up there, not quite as forward and fruity. Some exotic floral notes there, but really nice freshness and, like I said, a nice lighter style Pinot. The Wild Ridge, on the other hand, this wine's quite a bit larger in style. It's from the Annapolis vineyard on the true Sonoma coast. This is one of the most northernmost vineyards that the Jackson family owns in this part of Sonoma, and a lot of dark raspberry fruit here, exotic spices, cola, toasty oak, and a lot of floral notes in this wine. Really pretty, picking up even on the second day, showing even more. And on the tongue, this wine's very plush, silky, velvety, smooth, and a lot of richness, a lot of fruit, a little bigger style Pinot here, some earth showing at the end, but that distinct floral nuance, really what stands out for me in this wine at $42, an excellent bottle of Pinot. All right, next up, they're Tuscan Wines. These property is overseen by Pure Salon, even though they have their own winemaker here. The first wine, the Benvolio Rosso, for 12 bucks. Not a bad little wine. It's Sangiovese and Merlot, and it's from Arceno. But on the second day, man, this wine just was a little bit off to me. You know, it tasted okay, much better on the first day, and that's why I taste wines on the second morning also. I leave them open. This wine had kind of a bitty, dirty, rubbery kind of note to it on the second day, on the nose and the finish, but still tasted pretty good. For 12 bucks, not a bad wine. All right, 2009, Il Fano di Arcanum. This wine is a blend of Merlot, Cabernet, Cabernet Franc, Sangiovese, and Petit Verdot. So there's one Italian grape varietal in there. Anyway, it's got a good amount of fresh plowed earth here. This 2009's fairly forward. Some espresso, dark currant, and dark plum fruit, black truffle, dark cocoa. Nice richness coming through on the palate as well. Ripe cherry and plum fruit with an array of dark spices, dark earth, and even though it's rich, fairly balanced here. Some dry tannin coming in at the end, but fairly drinkable for $22.50. An excellent bottle of red. I'll tell you, the stuff we've had from this property, Tenuta di Arceno, incredible juice. We're about to review these top-level wines. Let me tell you, these are some of the best Super Tuscans that I've had this year. They're not cheap. $69. The Valdorna. This wine's a blend of 85% Merlot, 15% Cab Franc, and this is, like I said, one of the top wines of the property. And man, what a beautiful bouquet here. Fresh plowed earth to the black currant and plum fruit. Black licorice spice, toasty oak, some graphite notes coming out on the second day. Black tar, really complex bouquet of aromas. And really rich and plush on the palate as well. And really that dark plum and cherry fruit, exotic spices. A firm hand of acidity here. These 08, a little cooler vintage, echoing the nuance from the nose through the finish. And some dry tannins coming in here at the end. This wine needs a little bit of time, but has everything in the right proportion. Most excellent juice. And then the big boy, the Arcanum. This is mostly Cabernet Franc. Kind of unique from a wine from Tuscany. 77%, 17% Merlot, and 6% Cab. And this is made from select blocks on the property. And man, what an amazing nose this wine has got. Dark exotic spices, cigar box, violet floral notes, good hint of blackberry and blueberry fruit, really well endowed, bittersweet cocoa, fresh plowed black earth, big and chewy wine on the tongue with layers of that dark berry fruit, and a firm hand of tannins and acidity here. This wine needs a little bit of time. Still a baby, but has wonderful structure and a lovely complex finish. Very long and layered. Most excellent juice, and $94.50. That's what we had to drink with our friends from Noble Estates. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.